guys, so it's me, and I know I've been doing a lot of videos lately, and I am going to actually try to cut back because I feel like I'm kind of annoying people. I might as well just do Veda next month at the rate I'm going. But I just wanted to come on and do an updated life update video. I got so many kind emails and great responses from my last update, which I'll link up here somewhere. A lot has changed since that video. The biggest thing that I wanted to just touch base on, because I do owe him that, is that I have worked things out since that video with my daughter's father. I'm gonna get emotional. I always get emotional. You could seriously make a drinking game out of how much I cry sometimes. I'm not usually this like weepy and cry in like real life. It's just, you know, when you're opening yourself up on video, it's kind of hard. But after making that video, I made a decision that I needed things to end with my daughter's father. Like all of the animosity, all of the grudges, all of the hurt, I needed it to come to an end because the effect it was having on my daughter was too much. The effect it was having on the rest of my kids by me being upset was too much. And like the overall just my health, like my emotional and mental well-being was just has been so bad for the past 8 years, well 9 years, because including when I was pregnant. I mean, it's just been horrible, and I'm just tired of it. I feel like I felt like I was getting sick and having headaches and not getting sleep because of it, and I wasn't. I mean, I would think about the issues that I had with my daughter's father every day. There's not a single day that our horrible relationship wasn't something on my mind, and I don't know if it was like that for him, but it definitely was for me. So after that video, I basically just told myself, like, enough is enough. I texted him, and I asked him if he was willing to talk with me, and we had a 2.5-hour conversation on the phone, person to person, which has never happened in the, like, lifetime of our relationship from, like, when I was 16, and I'm 26 now. Wow, I've known him for 10 years, that's crazy. So, you know, there were times in that conversation where I wanted to hang up or he wanted to hang up, which was usually his MO because he would rather not fight, and I understand that. I can be a difficult person, and that I think was the biggest step to forgiving each other, was that we both need to admit our faults. I was very open and honest with my feelings. I expressed to him that I was hurt by all the things that he'd done to me, and the fact that he never showed appreciation for everything that I had done, never apologized for anything that he had done. And a lot of my anger that I held up until this day was from those things, and the fact that I didn't have any closure. There was no, how do you reconcile with somebody if they're not willing to admit their fault and wrongdoing, you know? So I expressed those feelings towards him, and he, to my amaze, apologized. He apologized for everything, and sorry. He apologized for everything, and it was like a weight was lifted off my shoulders. It was like, okay, I can finally move forward. I can finally move forward in forgiving him and working on having a healthy relationship with him, you know, and it was just all of a sudden I enjoyed talking to him. And we worked everything out, you know. We went all the way back to when I was 16 and just talked it all through, and it was amazing, you know. After all that hate kind of lifted off my shoulders and disappeared, I was able to finally understand him from where he was coming from a father's aspect. I was finally able to believe that he had changed. I was finally able to accept the fact that, you know, he's a better person now. And it was amazing. You know, all I needed this whole time was just for some acknowledgement that I had done something right, you know, that he had done me wrong, and that, you know, everything that I had done was appreciated, you know. So I have never felt better, you know, when it comes to my relationship with my daughter's father. This is the most we've gotten along in a decade. I mean, it's just, I don't even know how to explain it. he expressed hurt feelings over the fact that he feels like he's not included in Ava's life enough. And I expressed my hurt feelings that I didn't feel like I could include him because every single time I did, we would fight. And, you know, when you're going back and forth, you're both angry about something and you never talk it out and you don't understand why somebody's feeling some way, you just guess why they're feeling that way, and then that doesn't fix anything. So being able to actually talk and figure out why each other was feeling a certain way was like a light bulb went off. You know, it's like, oh, that's why you feel that way, and oh, that's why I feel that way, and this is why we fight about it, you know. So it was an amazing conversation, and I, you know, I admit I am a difficult person to get along with sometimes when it comes to me and him because, like I said, I had all those hurt feelings bottled up. And it was like once I was able to get past that because he, you know, apologized and recognized those, it was like a whole new situation. And, you know, I don't know. We are just doing so well. It's been about 2 weeks, I think, since that's happened. I've been sleeping better. I feel like my hair's not falling out as much. Ava's happier. Seeing him doesn't give me anxiety attacks anymore. Talking to him on the phone isn't that bad. I've been reaching out to him more, me verbally, so that way Ava can talk to him and he knows what's going on with her life. And he's been doing the same for me when she's with him, and it's just been amazing, you know. And I never thought I'd see this day come where I would finally get along with my daughter's father and feel like things were okay, you know? Like, I feel like I can come to him and ask a favor of him, and or not even a favor. I feel like I can come to him and ask for something and it not feel like I owe him something in return, and it not feel like he expects it, you know, something in return. I finally feel like I can talk to him as another parent to my child instead of somebody who is just in and out. You know, we both admitted that we had done things wrong, and I admitted that I've always admitted that I've done things wrong. But, you know, we both admitted that we are at fault for the way things are, and we both forgave each other, and it's just been great ever since. It's just been great, and I'm really happy that things are now the way they are because I feel like I can finally move on, he can finally move on, and our families can, like, get along together, you know, him and his girlfriend with us, and vice versa, and hopefully someday we'll be able to all hang out because my daughter deserves that, you know. She deserves to be able to have a relationship with both of her parents, and I'm finally excited to think that that can happen. So for anybody dealing with a really difficult situation, I mean, there's been a lot of pain in my relationship with her father, and there's been a lot of anger and a lot of just a horribleness. If you suffer from that, my advice to you is to seek out a mediator if you really can't work it out, but to at least talk, because talking, when both parties are ready to talk, I should say, because it really does take both parties to be ready, else somebody's going to hang up or somebody's going to say something, you know. It took us 10 years, but we're finally there. But talking really helps. Forgiveness helps. Acknowledgement helps. And just seeing the bigger picture, which our bigger picture was our daughter's happiness and our own happiness. You know, when you have somebody in your life that you're constantly fighting with, it's hard to be happy yourself. So I've never felt better. You know, I apologize, this is probably going to be one of the last videos that you see me really upset over this situation, and then I might lose subscribers because I know a lot of people like seeing drama or seeing me in pain. You know, it's more interesting. People are more interesting when they have problems, but this is reality, and I'm happy. You know, I'm sorry that my videos are going to be, you know, full of me getting happy again, but that's how they're going to be. But yeah, if you have a horrible relationship, or you are a teen mom, or you struggle with your, you know, with shared parenting, it can change. You can ask anybody in our lives. Nobody thought me and my daughter's father would ever get along or talk or be okay again. Nobody. Me being the biggest person of that. And now we are. So have hope and keep an open mind. I mean, things can change. People really can change, and situations can change even at their worst. So, yeah. I feel amazing. Sorry. I feel like this is like I feel like a very long, difficult road has finally come to an end for me. And I feel like there's just like this huge open pathway to anything that I want, you know? I felt like this huge, like, issue in my life was holding me back from so much, and now that it's not there anymore, I feel like I can do anything, and it's really exciting. So I hope to be a better person, and I hope to be a happier person, and I hope that you guys don't mind that, and I hope to bring you guys, you know, great updates instead of just sad ones all the time. And I hope to be able to bring fun videos like my scarf video and some cooking videos now. And I actually am going to start concentrating on other parts of my life that need fixed, like my abandonment issues and my adoption issues and my identity issues and my trust issues now, because now that that huge part of my life has been fixed, now I can concentrate on everything else. So that is my update. Thank you again for everybody who's just been so supportive, and, you know, I hope that if you're in a situation like mine, that this helps, and that, you know, you guys all come to a happy, you know, relationship and coexisting relationship with your other parent. But I'm going to go before I start crying, and I will talk to you guys all later.